second video for the chapter of atoms, and in this lecture we are going to discuss two things: distance of closest approach and impact parameter. This is in continuation with the alpha particle scattering experiment. First of all, let us take a look at what exactly is happening in collision of alpha particle with the nucleus. This is the nucleus of gold atom. Okay, Z is its atomic number, that means it has Z number of protons inside it, and here, from here, alpha particles are coming. Now, let me explain to you what are alpha, beta and gamma particles. We will have to deal with alpha, beta and gamma particles in this chapter over and over again. So see, alpha particle is a combination of two protons and two neutrons. It has two protons and two neutrons. Now, what about the charge of alpha particle? Neutrons do not carry any charge, so the charge of one alpha particle is equal to the charge of two protons, that is 2e. What is charge of one proton? It is E. What will be charge of two protons? 2e. Then what are beta particles? Beta particles can be protons or positrons. You know what are positrons. Okay. And what are gamma rays? Gamma rays are electromagnetic waves or photons. Okay. Now, coming back to the alpha particle interaction. These are the three trajectories of alpha particles approaching the gold nucleus. We consider three different alpha particles. This is number 1, this is number 2 and this is number 3. The first alpha particle is fired like this and it is a little distance away. ये गोल्ड के न्यूक्लियस से थोड़ा सा दूर है. This is also positively charged. This is also positively charged. So because of the repulsion, the alpha particle will move away like this. The second particle, which is a bit closer to the central line of nucleus, इस line को हम क्या बोलेंगे? यहाँ से अगर आपने एक line बनाई है towards the nucleus, then this line is known as the central line of nucleus. So the second alpha particle is a bit closer to the central line of nucleus, so the repulsion for this will be greater and it will be deflected at a greater angle. And the third alpha particle, which is going along the central line of nucleus, that means it is going for an head-on collision. It goes like this on the central line. As the alpha particle goes closer, the repulsion between the nucleus and the alpha particle will slow it down. धीरे धीरे इसकी speed कम होती है और at a particular distance, इस point पर it stops. And from here it reverses back. Can we call this a collision? Yes. It is what kind of collision? It is a head-on collision. क्या बोलेंगे इसको? Head-on collision. Collision है ना ये, क्योंकि collision में physical contact जरूरी होता है? नहीं होता. क्या चीज जरूरी होती है? Exchange of momentum, change of momentum, change of kinetic energy. अगर ये हो गया तो collision हो गया, physical contact जरूरी नहीं होता. So this colliding particle, it carries kinetic energy Ke. Initially जब यहाँ से ये चला था, what was its kinetic energy? Ke. Gradually it slows down and its kinetic energy slowly changes into its potential energy. At this point it becomes stationary, and then from that point it rises to reverse or it goes in backward direction. बिल्कुल उसी तरह से जिस तरह से हम किसी ऑब्जेक्ट को ऊपर अगर फेंक देते हैं. Okay, if I throw some object in upward direction, straight, vertically upwards, it will cover some distance, momentarily it will come to rest and then it will go back in downward direction. The same thing happens. Okay, kinetic energy. Here it is having only kinetic energy and at this point it is having only potential energy, and according to law of conservation of energy, the value of this kinetic energy and the value of this potential energy will be equal. Okay, this particular distance between the nucleus and this point, this is known as distance of closest approach. ठीक है, कोई अल्फा पार्टिकल न्यूक्लियस के पास कितना ज्यादा से ज्यादा पास आ पाता है, दैट इज द डिस्टेंस ऑफ क्लोजेस्ट अप्रोच. आई हैव रिप्रेजेंटेड इट बाय द सिंबल आर नॉट. ओके, नाउ यूजिंग द कंसेप्ट ऑफ law of conservation of energy. Kinetic energy of alpha particle can be given as half mv square, and electrostatic potential energy, what is the kind of force between them? It is electrostatic force. So the kind of potential energy will be electrostatic potential energy. How to calculate that? Q into V. Q is the charge of alpha particle and V is the potential created by the nucleus. तो इसको हम आगे सॉल्व करते हैं. चार्ज ऑफ अल्फा पार्टिकल इज +2e एंड पोटेंशियल इज kq/r. K is electrostatic constant, Q is the charge of this nucleus. So what is the charge of this nucleus? It is Ze. Okay, the charge of this nucleus is Ze. So this is the potential energy. What is it equal to? 2kZe into E square upon R0. ठीक है. Now by conservation of energy, this has to be equal to the kinetic energy. भाई ये किसकी इक्वेशन है? पोटेंशियल एनर्जी की. कितनी है पोटेंशियल एनर्जी? जितनी शुरुआत में काइनेटिक एनर्जी थी. Okay, so this equation is also equal to the equation of kinetic energy. Transpose these two and you will get the value of R0. That is 2kZe square upon kinetic energy. This will be the distance of closest approach. You can see if kinetic energy is more, यानी अगर ये अल्फा पार्टिकल ज्यादा स्पीड से जाता है तो डिस्टेंस ऑफ क्लोजेस्ट अप्रोच बिकम्स लेस, तो ये ज्यादा पास में जा पाएगा. एंड इफ काइनेटिक एनर्जी इज लेस, अगर ये कम एनर्जी से चलता है तो ये दूर ही रुक जाएगा. राइट. इफ द काइनेटिक एनर्जी ऑफ दिस अल्फा पार्टिकल इज 3 मिलियन इलेक्ट्रॉन वोल्ट, द एटॉमिक नंबर ऑफ गोल्ड or the element is 79, then the distance of closest approach, when you calculate this, you will get 3.8 into 10 to the power minus 14 meters. This is the distance of closest approach. Ab, what is the importance of distance of closest approach? We can estimate the size of nucleus. What we can do? We can estimate the size of nucleus. Abhi dekho, this was the distance of closest approach. I can surely say that the size of nucleus or the radius of nucleus is smaller than the distance of closest approach. That means the radius of nucleus is smaller than this number. एक order हमें पता चल गया कि the distance of closest approach से that the radius of nucleus is of the order 10 to the power minus 14 meter or less. Okay, so this is the small derivation. You can expect numerical questions based upon distance of closest approach. And now coming to impact parameter. अब ये impact parameter क्या चीज होती है? Very simple. The distance between the path of alpha particle and central line of nucleus. The distance between the path of alpha particle and central line of the nucleus when the alpha particle is at large distance from the nucleus. जब nucleus से alpha particle बहुत दूर होता है तब उस अल्फा पार्टिकल के पाथ में और न्यूक्लियस की सेंट्रल लाइन के बीच में जो डिस्टेंस है, दिस डिस्टेंस इज नोन एज बी, इम्पैक्ट पैरामीटर. हाउ कैन यू कैलकुलेट इम्पैक्ट पैरामीटर? You don't have to derive the derivation of the, you don't have to derive the formula of impact parameter. It is kZe square upon kinetic energy multiplied by cot theta by 2. अब ये थीटा कौन सा है? In this diagram you see what is theta? Theta is the deflection of alpha particle. क्या है थीटा? डिफ्लेक्शन ऑफ अल्फा पार्टिकल. कैसे कैलकुलेट करेंगे? यहां से इस लाइन को आगे बढ़ाते जाओ, ठीक है ना. दिस एंगल इज नोन एज थीटा. इसी तरह से यहां पे अगर आप देखो तो दिस एंगल विल बी नोन एज एंगल थीटा, जिसकी वैल्यू आपने यहां पे रखनी है. ओके, नाउ द वैल्यू ऑफ इंपैक्ट पैरामीटर फॉर दिस अल्फा पार्टिकल जो हेड ऑन के लिए जा रहा था, ठीक है, व्हाट इज द वैल्यू? द वैल्यू इज 0. For this alpha particle, the value is 0. Okay, now you know if B is equals to 0, तो 0 डिग्री पे आने वाला या 0 इम्पैक्ट पैरामीटर वाला पार्टिकल कितना डिफ्लेक्ट होगा. All right, this was the second video on atoms and nuclei.